back to Tony Dock Station. I've been away for a while, so in today's episode it's going to be a bit of a catch-up. So I've been away for a while. I've had a lot going on in the old family personal life. Some of you may know I had a new baby boy, not me personally, the other half did all the work obviously. And so that's been a crazy few months just trying to adjust to the new family life and stuff. Also work, as I'm sure probably everybody else in their life has, takes over, and over the summer it's been a very, very, very busy period for us. And I've also been taking part in a TV programme called the Great Model Railway Challenge, which is on TV now on Channel 5 every Friday. I think we're 2 episodes in at the moment at the time of the release of this video. And yeah, so on the last video I'd finished the wiring for all the new block detection. We got it all wired up. All of the new point decoders were all wired in, which are these lovely things here. And I had 3 of the 8-channel ones and a 2-channel one over there. And everything was all connected up, and I went to do a test. And this thing here kept giving me a short circuit. So every time I'd power on, I'd get the short circuit would come on, and it would just wouldn't send any power out. There was something wrong somewhere. So I spent a very, very long time going through every connection. I went through every single wire, every single solder joint, every single frog polarity, point motor, connection. I went round with a multimeter, checking every part of the track, making sure that I hadn't switched around the positive and the negative anywhere. Got it all confused, and I spent ages doing that. I even went to my breaks in the track and spaced them out a bit more, because I thought it's not going to do any harm. If anything, it's just going to give me more of the old clickety clack. So that was not a problem either. There was no touching, and on my points, made sure that there was no connections here. Made sure that every single isolating fish plate was in the right place, and every brake was where it needed to be. And then I checked all the connections of the track detection unit here. Made sure every single one of them was working. Checked my network cables. I went through the whole thing so many times, backwards, left, right, centre, and I just kept getting a short circuit. I was going a little bit out of my mind, because I was adamant everything was right, everything was coming up testing fine. I could not find a fault or an error anywhere. So I threw a bit of a tantrum, walked away from it for a bit, and tried doing a bit of research. Couldn't find anything either, and then I just thought maybe this unit is faulty. I couldn't think of what else it could be, but I tested that and it was working fine. And it was only when I connected the actual the red and black wire there for the main bus wire, that's when it shorted. So the actual unit was fine. So then I thought, alright, I'll try a different DCC controller. Connected that up and everything worked fine. There was no short circuits anywhere, which made it very, very confusing. I was pulling my hair out more. I just couldn't work out what the problem was. So the last straw, I rang the company I bought it from, DCC Train Automation, and before I could even finish explaining what the problem was, they told me what the problem was. The point motor decoders here, as you can see, they've got their own capacitors here. That little blue light just says that there's a bit of charge left in there, which you can discharge, which I've just done there. Get rid of that. These, when they first power on, because they it has to be connected to the DCC bus rather than its own separate power from an accessory bus, because I need the DCC data coming into it. But however, they have a very, very large power draw when they first start, and they can short circuit or trick this into thinking there's a short circuit just because of the huge power draw to fill up the capacitors. There's a little bit of a design flaw there from a DCC Concepts, but in their credit they've released these, which I got sent out to me for free, which fix the problem. And I think what they are is just a massive pile of resistors and capacitors and stuff they go in between the DCC bus and the unit, and it just slows down the initial power draw. So they literally just sit in line, and I've installed one, which is a bit of a mess under here, as I'm sure you already know. So the main power comes in off the DCC bus into that. It's just 2 in, 2 out, and it goes straight in to the decoder. And then when I power it up, surprise, surprise, no short circuit. So they have fixed the problem. They do work. Got 3 more to put in. But yes, that's pretty much it. Obviously, once they're in, everything is wired up and ready to go. I have tested it all. I had a little tray moving around there, which I can't do at the moment because my laptop, which I use to power this, is off for repair. The keyboard stopped working and the screen was a little bit dodgy, so that's gone back to the manufacturer for repair. So I haven't got a laptop to connect to it at the moment, so I can't show you trains moving today. Easily anyway. And yeah, so there's not been that much of a dramatic change to the layout since you last saw it, other than I've actually got it working and problem solved this. So what else do we need to talk about? What's going to be coming up? Obviously, now that this is all done, I've explained this to death. I don't think I've left anything unexplained about the wiring. If I have, of course, drop a question in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer. So the next thing will obviously be I want to do some scenics. I want to take a bit of a break from all electronics, because the last thing I've got to do is obviously the signals, which are kicking about the layouts, and I've got a few more yet to put in. But I'm going to take a break, I think, at least for now. I know the signals probably should go in before scenics, but I just I need to change, because the signals, I haven't got all of them anyway, and I've just put a few in. I've got a few more to put in, but yeah, I need a bit of a break. So I'm going to start ballasting. I think I've got me dummy point motors in, a few other little track accessories maybe, but most of it I think is it's time to get a bit of ballast down and start making this look a little bit different than just bare brown baseboards here now. I've got a few other little purchases which just here, there, little bits here and there. I'm not going to go into any detail of them today. It's just a welcome back and what's going on and where I've been, but there is definitely a lot left to do. I'm not really going to do a how-to on ballasting, because God knows there are a load of videos out there which will probably cover it in greater detail and explanation than I can, or at least without just duplicating what is already out there. But what I might do is I've got a couple of different products, so I might do a little comparison on ballasting products and which one's going to work best. So I might do that. And yeah, I am waffling. This is already 10 minutes, near enough. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick where have I been, and a welcome back, and videos will be coming. They're not going to be as frequent as they probably used to be, because, as I said, I've got a family life now to develop and crack on with, so it's not always as easy to come up here as it was before. But I will get the videos out to you as regularly as I can. So other than ballasting, if there's anything else that you guys want to see next, or anything that you guys are interested in seeing, or you've been waiting for me to do, then by all means drop a comment below, and I'll consider doing that as well for you. Yeah, I'm gonna stop waffling now and crack on, and hopefully by the next video we'll have some trains moving again around the layout. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. Thanks for being patient, and thanks again for all your support, and yeah, just being there. It's a great community, and I'm glad to be a part of it. So thanks again. Cheers. Bye.